complaining about having to do work.
Well, welcome, Bryan, to your live DR for Big Brother Magic Kingdom. Go off. What do you have to talk about? And then I'll ask you questions based on that.
Oh, Snapple. Yeah. Hold on. Let me put a shirt on.
Keeping it PG. Where did my base go?
For now. If we have to make it not PG for strategy. Okay. Yeah. So I'm so annoyed. I'm happy. I feel like okay, I'm so annoyed about half the house being safe for whoever wins. I'm so annoyed by that because that like if we lose, I'm definitely gonna I feel like I'm gonna get nominated by Olivia. I think I am. Because it seems like the type of fucking thing she would do. Like,
why do you feel that? Like, have you talked to her at all? Like, how are you feeling?
I messaged her like a couple times and then she just like didn't respond to me. But she was like busy that day. So I'm thinking of trying to message her tomorrow so it doesn't seem like too fake that it's just like she's HOH. So it's like I talked to her a little bit before she was. But because I was just looking at the 8 people that would not be safe with me if the other team wins. I'm just like, these are all like people that I feel like are actually active. Like the only one I saw that isn't is Madison. I haven't talked to her, and it seems like I don't think she does a lot of talking. Like she's been sending clips either. But I don't know. I was just looking at everyone else. I'm just like, I feel like it'd be a tough decision. I feel like I definitely like would have a chance of being nominated by Olivia. I don't think Jill would nominate me. We've talked a little bit too, a lot more than me and Olivia have. But the only thing I can think of is if she's thinking about it. I'm just like, well, Jay didn't participate in the first competition and he did get a strike, so I feel like we shouldn't allow that to happen and you should nominate him instead of me because I'm just like, at the beginning of the game, you want active people. Or she'll just be like, or I'll just keep a goat and someone shitty. I'm just like, you're right. But
so at this point, you're just kind of like, you're literally feeling like you're lip syncing for your life.
I feel like I'm lip syncing for my life. I really feel like Olivia could nominate me and I could go. Because, hold on. Let me look at it. Fuck, not what I meant to do. I don't know how to work Skype. It's been so long since I've done this. It took me like 3 calls to figure out how to connect them to my earpods, but I did figure out how to connect them to my earpods now. How do you get out of the call and like check other chats while you're on a call? I know you can do it.
Yeah, you just like hit the like if you're on the call, you just hit the chat button thing.
Found
and
it.
Hit the back
Found it. Okay. I need to look. Yeah. So looking at these other people that wouldn't be safe, they're not gonna nominate Lily because she just got married, and also because like Jill and Olivia are girls. Another thing I noticed that guys outnumber the girls on this season by a lot, and I feel like that never happens. Usually, all the games I've played, it's been a bunch of girls and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna nominate Gizmo because he's been really active because he's been talking to me a lot, so I think he's been talking to a lot of other people a lot. I haven't talked to Madison. I don't know what the fuck Madison's doing. I know Ruthie's. She's really good. I know that. I don't think she would get nominated either. And I don't know. I don't think Timmy would be. I think Timmy would be able to get himself safe. I think it would probably be like between me, Liam, Madison, and Jay.
Valid. Okay, so I guess my next question for you is like kind of what are your, I guess as of right now, what are your short-term goals for the game and what are your long-term goals for the game?
Well, it's just really annoying because it's just I feel like this beginning has been going on so long just because we first had the wait a day for the competition and then we had to wait 2 days because it's a lip sync. And she was just like, it's all going really slowly. And I was just
Yeah,
like, and Gizmo,
this is definitely a long round.
and like Gizmo literally asked me the same question like within one day, like in the morning, and then tonight. He's like, so how do you feel about the house? So how do you feel about the house? I'm like, I don't know, Gizmo. Nothing's fucking happened yet. What is there to think? Of course, I didn't say that. I was nice about it. I was like, oh, well, I just feel like since there's no HOH and no nominations, I can't really feel anything. Teehee.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I feel like I can
Twirls
play
hair.
that. Twirls hair. I feel like I can play that because nobody here really knows me. The only people that I've played games with are Olivia, Ginger Timmy, and Chips. But the game with Chips was like one of like my second or third game. It was a long time ago. And the one with Timmy, like I've played with him a couple times, but like every single time I've like gotten out, like right when we started, we've never been on like the same tribe and Survivor and shit. So I don't know if he remembers me, but like I didn't really like, play that well with him. So and he didn't really like see much of it anyways.
Yeah.
But I never really gotten like not gonna lie, I just haven't talked to him a lot when I did
Yeah.
play with him.
So who would you consider your closest allies at the moment, and who would you consider your biggest enemy?
I don't know. That's the thing. For a short-term goal, I really just want to find like one person to ally with, and I feel like I can actually start those talks once like a vote happens or nominations happen, and that's why I'm just like so annoyed, and I'm so scared to lose this lip sync. I feel like it puts me in such a high chance of being nominated. I've just been freaking out about that. That's been running through my head the whole day. I'm just like so annoyed over this half of the house is safe. But because I feel
Really
like
love to torture you.
I really did get along with Timmy. I feel like I could consider him in the not Ginger, the
Yeah. Timmy G.
Timmy G. That's his last name. Yeah, Timmy G. I've been talking with Gizmo, but I feel like he was just like so pushy with asking me about the house. I was like, dude, listen, like I understand you want the game to start, like I do too. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just like, you're being annoying right now. Like nothing's happening. Stop trying to make something happen when there's nothing to happen.
Stop
I
trying to
think,
make fetch happen.
yeah, I think just like hearing that, I think he's probably just like talking to a lot of the people. So I wouldn't. I'd consider him like close for now, but just like with caution. Like I'm just like trying to like see how that's working.
So I know
Um,
you mentioned that chat that Timmy made really quick for y'all to see the music video, turning that into a real alliance. Is that something
I
you're
wouldn't
actually gonna
mind
try to
that a
do?
reliance because I was about to say Liam. I liked talking to Liam. I think he's really stupid. No, and that's gonna come up. I don't. He doesn't. He didn't know the rules. I really don't think he knew the rules of Big Brother US, and I had to explain it to him.
Well, he's not from here.
I know he's not from here. He's nice. He's really nice, and he's an Australian, which is like interesting. I saw that. I'm like, it gave me Lockie flashbacks of a foreigner.
Oh, precious. I haven't thought about him in a minute.
I want to have another BB for me recollection moment with you after this, but like we'll get to that
Okay.
because I've been thinking about it. But yeah, another good ally. I think Liam and Timmy G. I really like them. I've also been talking to Jay, but I wouldn't consider him much as an ally. It's kind of just like someone to help me in the game. I don't think I'd be loyal to him really, but like I'd use him. I definitely would keep him in the game, but I wouldn't be loyal to him and just like be like cut worthy, but just like I'm gonna try to keep him like close, you know?
Yes, that makes sense.
And like I wanna get close to Jill, but like this whole like she was on the completely other team and I was just like I messaged her because I was just like hey, just want to say congrats on winning the competition. Also, like, good luck for your lip syncers. Like, good luck too. Like, I didn't say anything. I'm just like, there's nothing else to say really. I'm just like, we're on other teams, so I'm just gonna wait for this whole thing to be done, and just like, obviously her team's wins. I'm just gonna meet up with her and be like, yo, not nominating me. I don't think she would. I just, why'd she have to choose Olivia as her co-HOH?
Were you kind of hoping someone would pick one of the winners would pick you to be their co-HOH? Or are you happy they
No,
didn't?
God, I'm so happy they didn't. Fuck, who did Timmy pick as his co-HOH? I totally
Gizmo.
forgot. Gizmo? Yeah, that was another thing. That was another reason why I thought that. I think that Gizmo was just like talking a lot to everyone because Timmy wanted straight to pick Gizmo. I'm just like, well, that's not surprising because I was thinking about, I'm like, if I'd won this competition, I didn't think I would have. I like probably would have picked Gizmo. I think that's what everybody thought. I think it's because he's talking to everyone.
Valid.
I'm just like, I have this information. I don't know how I can use it. I'm just waiting to see if I can use it. But again, I can't do anything. Nothing's happened. And it's just freaking me out because it's 2 days I have to wait to get this HOH over, and it's just freaking me out.
Are you nervous about so many people having power in the house that could potentially form like other alliances, that like the people in power or specifically the people without power could start to form alliances?
Um, if that happens, I really don't know where I would fall. I don't know where I fall. I'm so used to just like, because usually I'd be like trying forming alliances, and it's been really
Usually you
hard.
have gay women to carry you to the end by now.
Who made it the farthest in that alliance with the gay woman? Me. So pipe down.
But I mean, it worked for you, but
It did. How dare you
it
say
doesn't make it less true.
you didn't carry me?
I didn't say me.
Did Sarah carry us?
Kinda.
She did. We were just like, hey, Sarah.
Mommy Sarah, help us.
Remember when I gave you for a situation you got rid of Julia?
I do remember that.
Oh, no. Okay. I'm just gonna. But I've always played where I try to get myself the power. I need to try and find a way to have power by not having power. And by that, I mean safety. Just keeping myself safe. I hate this team shit because it narrows down the amount of options of people I can throw under the bus. And also, a lot of people on my team I wouldn't want to throw under the bus,
Valid.
which is why I'm annoyed. I really like my team. I like talking to Ruthie. We have been having we've had a good back and forth. And I think she's really good at that. I think that's why she's done really well in our other games. But it's like, I would like to work with her. I'm just like, I know that probably a lot of people would like to work with her. So I just try and see what she wants to do. So I don't like screw myself over and just like think she's just pretending to work with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that just goes about like everything I've been thinking about.
If you won HOH, would you be willing to go on the block with your co-HOH if you felt it was necessary?
Oh my gosh, I've been thinking about that because I think, God, the idea of it makes me orgasm. Just the thought of like you and like your enemy being co-HOHs, and then like you winning the veto, and then taking down a nominee and being like, I won't agree to anything you say. I want us both to go on the block because I want to get you out of here, and then actually pulling it off. Can you imagine that? Because I've been imagining it.
I imagined it when we came up with the twist.
Ugh,
When we
I
started
feel like
talking about it, as soon as I started talking about it, I was like, oh, how spicy that would be.
I feel like the odds of that actually happening are really slim unless someone creates themselves to be a really, really big target.
Who
But
do you
like
see that being as of right now? Like, who do you think the biggest targets are going to end up being in the game?
the power players, excuse me. Let's go. I don't see Alex, Austin, or Chips doing anything. I think Jill's gonna be a power player. I think Gizmo's gonna be a power player. I don't know. I don't see much from Jesse or Lily or Jay or Madison. I think Olivia could be. I think Ruthie could be. I don't know about Sebastian or Ginger Timmy. I also haven't messaged either of those two. I really need to get on that tomorrow. That's on my list. I'm gonna message Ginger Timmy, Sebastian, Madison, and Chips tomorrow because those are the 4 people I haven't talked to yet. And I think Timmy G is gonna be a power player. I maybe Liam might do something. I don't know. I'm really excited to see what he does. If I'm being honest, because I don't imagine anything good or bad. I can't tell. Most of all, I just want someone to yell at someone. It's so boring.
Start a fight in the house chat right now. You won't.
You're right, I won't. Because I have 2 Disney nerds that are possible HOHs, and if I make fun of them for being Disney nerds, ugh, imagine.
God. I'll send you some Mickey ears. You can pretend you're one of those.
I have Mickey ears because they gave my marching band when we performed there, like it was like the honorary like music stuff performing. They're somewhere in this room.
Are you happy with your team's choice in this song?
Oh my god, I was so happy. I was literally hoping it would be fabulous when I saw it. I'm just like, I don't know why you're picking Busted. That's such a short song. Who cares if it's over 2 minutes? I'm like, no, you need to be able to get all those people in there. You're not going to be able to do that with a 2-minute song. So I'm glad they didn't pick that. And I thought the Hannah Montana choice was kind of trashy. So I think Fabulous was the right choice.
How do you feel like your team is doing in comparison to the other team? Have you heard anything? Like, do you know anything? What do you think?
No, I haven't like tried to be like intrusive or rude like that because I'm just like, I don't even care. Like, what's knowing about what they're doing gonna help me? Like, I already recorded my video. That's all I can fucking do, you know? So I'm just like, I don't care. I'll just wait. I'll be surprised. I mean, like, it's a lip sync video, whatever. But me and Ruthie were talking about it. We were just like, I was saying, I think the teams are kind of evenly matched. Like, there's a couple of like good people like on each team for like lip sync. So I'm just like, I'm hopeful.
Do you think the teams matter in terms of like making sides for the house, or do you think after this week that the teams won't like matter as much in terms of sides for the house?
I honestly don't think. If I could say, I think the only reason they could matter was because Timmy and Jill were like actually picking people that they were close to, even though they were like saying, "Oh, there's like no reason for it." I'm like, I don't believe you. You're obviously just picking the people whose names came to you first because you couldn't remember some. The people you couldn't remember were the people you weren't talking to, and the first people you picked were the people you thought you were the closest to, which means that they want to ally with them, which is it's not because we've been working together as a team that we were aligned, but more so focus on Timmy and Jill. It's just like the people that they picked that is that they want to align with.
Yeah, valid.
Thank you. I love that you say everything I say in here is valid.
Bryan called me out for that while we were doing cast assessment earlier. I said something and he went, "Yeah, valid." And he went, "Why am I saying that all the time now? You've got me saying that."
Oh my gosh, I know.
It's because your points are valid.
Thank you. I try my best to make my points valid.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else I can say. I can't like spill tea with you, but I can.
I know. I know. You're gonna make me cry. I don't have anyone. I want to talk gossip about the other contestants with someone, and I can't do that.
Make the connection. Find your gossip guru.
I know. I think it could be with Jillian because like you guys are the same person. But I feel like that's gonna be hard too because I feel like she's gonna want to work with like the girls because they're outnumbered. Because like it's also understandable. There's like 10 guys and 6 girls, and like, who better to team up with a girl to take down guys than Olivia? Like, Olivia would. I think she would love to, like, she's like obviously more tuned into a woman. That's like who she's been allied with, like in a lot of her previous games. And so I think she'd be more likely to ally with the girls to try and just like take down some guys. Cause if I was a girl, that would be scary. It is scary because,
We
also
hate men.
female. We do hate men, but now I'm in Big Brother, so I'm just like, oh, I'm a man, and so I have to think about that. Obviously, I won't. I wouldn't try to stop it too harshly, because I feel like I could put the target onto others, but I wouldn't let it like go all the way. I'd definitely try to like do some pushback until it like dies down, and it kind of gets equivocated.
Oh yeah. Okay. I can't think of any more questions. Bryan, do you have any more questions?
No, you guys talked me dry. All right.
Okay. I will stop recording then, and that will end your live DR. Thank you.